morning. Today I'm totally channeling the babysitter from Monster House. Yeah. The blisters on my feet are so fucking bad. I've just put on some blister plasters, some band-aids, and I'm like, that's not feeling like enough actually, but it might have to be. So, after overdrafting my account last night, I am gonna put that money in the bank today. So, I'm gonna do that before work. I'm also gonna get a bagel and cream cheese from Caribou. Is my brekkie of choice recently. My mother is going to get some extensive testing for celiac soon. And if that shows up to be positive, oh, I just flashed my address. But yeah, she's getting some extensive testing for celiac disease soon. And if that shows up to be positive, I might have to say goodbye to bread and noodles because, like, I've always had struggles with gluten on and off, but nothing ever concrete or conclusive. And I got an extra $1 attached to a Capri Sun in my car. So it looks like Caribou is happening this morning. So I have OCD, and I've been diagnosed with OCD for a very long time. It does get worse or better based on my current situation, and there have been times in my life where I'll hyperfixate on showering or taking baths 3 or 4 times a day, shaving my entire body head to toe for 3 or 4 times a day. I used to only drink water out of the faucets of upstairs bathrooms. I thought that was the cleanest for some reason because it always tasted cleaner and didn't smell. I had an aversion to eggs for 8 years because I convinced myself I was allergic to them. I have extreme fear about anaphylaxis and allergies. I have a huge fear of herpes, and any contact with or sight will send me into a 2-week mania, and then it kind of calms down. I have a huge fear of norovirus and food poisoning, as well as fear of vomit, and mostly it's a control thing. It's super fearful of other people's discomfort, I think, in general, and I know and think that nausea and vomiting is one of the most uncomfortable things possible. And so when somebody else feels nauseous, I just really, really, really want to control. Okay, the demons come out in my voice when I haven't talked much in the morning. I just really, really want to control the environment for them. So I'll be I have Zofran, I have mints, I have gum, I have water, let's stop the car, let's get you home. It really sends me into a panic because I just know how awfully uncomfortable it is. And then if it's something contagious and pukey, that's also very stressful because you lack control. So I feel my OCD does not show up in a tropey way. I am not extremely clean or organized. I'm not neurotic about things being unplugged. I definitely will go back and check, but it's not something that follows me to my next destination, if that makes sense. And then lots of cyclical thoughts. I also struggle with getting out of my head and enjoying things, I guess, if that makes sense. And once comfortability builds over time, I can get out of my head more, but that definitely makes sex a little bit different for me because it's really hard to get out of my head, and I'd rather just kind of put on a show and do for others and be involved in that way rather than having the attention on me or being expected to reach a goal. I definitely attribute that to OCD. I don't know why I'm ranting about OCD now. I don't even know where this started. But yeah, OCD is really different for everyone and really interesting how it shows up. And I've been doing pretty good recently, but I know why. Yes, I do. Small iced black tea.
You want a small iced what?
Black tea.
Yeah, for sure.
And can I have it sweetened with liquid sugar?
You want cane sugar?
Yes.
Got it. Would you like any other beverages, food or bakery?
No, that'll be it.
$9.37.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so I have $8 cash. Let's see what else I can scrounge. I got some quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. And I feel like I'm not likely to do this because usually I just hit like the easy button and just say fuck it, but today, because I'm feeling willing, I'm gonna scrounge and I'm gonna pay in cash and coins. Definitely guilty of throwing away coins in the past. I just think they're so annoying. But yeah, I have a lot of like home security OCD, and at like hard points in my life or certain living situations or certain eras, I guess, within like the entire world or within political climates or social climates, I revert to like extreme home invasion fear and home security OCD, and it can be so bad that I won't sleep for like months and only be able to sleep during the day. I think I am extremely fearful of the dark, actually, and like all the nefarious things that happen in the dark. And if you want to say that all the things that happen in the dark happen in light as well, no the fuck they don't. It creates so many opportunities for being concealed or yeah, just nefarious activities. I don't like nefarious activities, especially in the dark at night. And I understand that there are so many things that are existing within our current systems that cause people to be pushed to the edge of doing really scary things to be able to make ends meet or to be able to survive. And I know that we're kind of headed toward a world in which that is just escalating and escalating. But I hate that thought because that just feels really unsafe, and I hate the lack of control that can happen. Okay, here's 8, and then here's 9, and then here's, is it 37? I have 40 cents here.
It's 908.
908. Okay, perfect. 910. Thank you so much. I don't know why I thought it was 37. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks. You too. I usually do tip them, but today I did not have the means, and I'm trying not to feel bad about it. Also trying not to feel bad about the fact that me not having the means comes directly from me buying shit off Depop last night. And something I really want to challenge myself to do this week is not fucking spend. And I literally can't afford to not spend, so I need to not spend. It's 9:07. I think I have time to run to the bank. I have to be to work by like 9:20. Okay, we have a truck that says Max on. I never noticed that, but it's a sign. Max on is talking to me from beyond the grave. Oh, hey.
You're really funny and pretty young to be saying some of the stuff that you're saying. It's a little funny to listen to, but I'm really sorry that you felt that it wasn't right to keep going. And I really intimately know that so much, dealing with suicidal ideation and depression, and I'm also a survivor of suicide loss, and I know how much it hurts and how much you just want your last decision to be trusted. So, Max, this is me telling you I trust you, and I'm also very sorry. never felt like serious or old enough or like cute enough. My dad lived in Korea. These little gray leggings that had these like big fur leg warmers attached to the legging from like super intense gender confines of the society at all, but like, okay, we got a, okay, I will never understand why people buy, I think it's a Ford Explorer, whatever it is that like undercover cops also like exclusively use. Why would a civilian buy a car that looks like an undercover cop car? I'm so glad I didn't go to the bank because it's 9/11 now. Oh, I just saw a new tree down. I kind of like, I kind of want to get a little microphone, like a little mini guy, because I want to do some videos out in nature, and some videos sitting by the water, and some videos that are kind of like in louder environments. And it's so easy to control this environment and my home environment, and I want to be able to do some things in busier environments and still be heard. So kind of considering that. I might just get like a super cheapy, like a Five Below one, and see if it's like terrible or if it could work, because if it could work, that could be kind of cute. Today I'm opening up entirely alone, and we own a shop that is like an alternative, queer-friendly, safe space shop, which means that we get basically like the regions and like the neighboring states most fun hair requests, and I love that because I can't think of a week that has gone by in the past several years where I was not cutting at least one mullet or one set of baby bangs, and that's really fun for me. I love that for me, and I hope that continues. Literally the only two people that watch my channel so far have been in here a lot and know basically like everything that I'm saying in these videos about my life. So it's actually hilarious that they just have to see things that they know a lot about already and hear about like every fucking day. But my friend Liv, of course, has been an absolute G and has been watching every episode and every video right away, and it's really, really sweet that they're willing to give up a significant chunk of time every day to watch me talk about things that they already know. Very sweet. Okay. I need to get some music going now. I can also cram a little bit of this. Okay, it's 9:15. Okay, I have to go because I don't want to get copywritten for this music.
Okay, I'm working on a little birthday something or other for my friend Clayton. This is what I have so far. I have a little tube letter, and then a little coupon that looks like this, and it's a coupon he can redeem to get his first, I'm pretty sure it's his first spa pedicure with like fancy iridescent gel polish or whatever he might want. He's a very like sparkly, shimmery, metallic, iridescent butterfly wing kind of a guy. So I feel like I've just always had this fantasy of taking him out for a pedicure. So I talked to two of our other friends. His birthday's tomorrow, and they're down to pitch in and also get pedicures alongside him. So we'll just book a day where all of us get them. But something that I've always really liked doing in cards is creating like little sticker things that go in the cards and kind of come out like confetti. And actually, for some reason, the most common shape that I've made for cards like this is fish. I don't know why. I've done that for like several people, and they've always been like fish people. But Clayton doesn't even like seafood. Like, doesn't fish and doesn't like seafood. So, I'm not doing that. I'm doing hearts and stars and butterflies. My day is finished at work today. I had a pretty chill day full of haircuts and colors, and I got to do hair on one of my favorite clients, Jane. She lost her husband 7 years ago now, and she came in to get her hair done by me shortly after that loss. She had like medium length brown hair and natural silver that was obviously coming in. And she wanted to like totally shake it up and change everything. And so we started to cut off some of the old stuff, I'm pretty sure. And then, yeah, embrace her natural silver. And then from there, we've done all kinds of fun, spunky haircuts. She's got little asymmetric mini bangs coming from the corner of her hair, which looks super cute. And then she's got kind of a shaggy, like, pixie bob now. And then every 3 months, we do a round of experimental jewel tones or colors or different color combinations. So it's like, for 7 years now, I've had to come up with new ways to spice up her hair and new color combinations. And today we were talking about how we've continued to do new things and it's never given holiday or sports team, which I feel like is a commendable fact. So today we did a mix of, there's this cool color called Passion Berry, which I used for a lot of it. It's kind of exactly what you'd expect, kind of like a plummy magenta, lots of pink undertones, but like super mega rich. And then a like a periwinkly and an indigo next to it, and placed in all around her bangs and in front of her hair. And she looks so cute. And I've loved the things that she has experimented with in the past 6 or 7 years. Let me find a little bag for this. I think we'll get some candy tonight at the store for him as well. And then there's this really awesome sparkly rainbow birthday banner that we'll put up. And another one of our friends is making a cake, I think, and doing creating some crafts and some cards for him too. Okay. Boop. To the bag. That is great to have done. His birthday's tomorrow, which is why I'm not super afraid of posting this early, because I doubt he's gonna watch it anyway, and he would have to watch it like tonight to catch it. Today I've been super duper hyper fixated on some grocery items and very motivated to get my first, well, actually my second blender. I did own a blender at one point, but it's been a very long time. And I actually am so sure that the demise of that blender came from not wanting to wash it after letting it sit for a long time with like fruit bits in it. So yeah, I really want to make nut milk. Nut milk is my current fixation. And I also want to do some chia pudding stuff. Oh fuck, I'm supposed to leave all the lights on and I'm here turning them all off. Yeah, so grocery shop, and I'm actually super excited because I've got some meals that I really want to make this week that I haven't had in a long time. And with spring coming, I just want to get out of the funk of fried foods and comfort foods and just get really back into my fruit and veg bag. I'm excited for that. I don't think I wore a coat today. That's crazy. Okay. Leaving lights on. Okay, that's that. Done with work. Day is done. Okay, I've just got some ingredients and we are gonna make nut milk and chia seed pudding for the first time at home. I believe the chia seed pudding needs to sit overnight, so I'll be doing an update tomorrow then. But I think the nut milk I can make all in one night. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take a bowl and I'm gonna run some like super hot water just to get it nice and hot. And I'm gonna start soaking both cashews and macadamia nuts together. I don't know honestly like how much to do, but I'm just gonna eyeball everything because I much prefer to do that. So I'm gonna use like half of the cashews that I bought in a bowl, and then I'm gonna do an equal part macadamia nuts, which these are super expensive, but maybe it'll be worth it. Maybe it'll be my favorite thing. And like half of those. I don't feel like that's gonna be enough. I'm gonna eat one. They just have like the most satisfying texture. And they're a little sweet, which will be so nice within this milk. Spring just makes me want to try new recipes, eat better. Okay. There is my hot water and my cashews and my macadamia nuts. I'm gonna put this off to the side for a second. And then I just bought this blender today, so I'm going to wash the blender out to just make sure that it's not full of nasty stuff from the factory. This was only $26, which is awesome, but also makes me question the quality of it. But I feel like it's totally gonna work for this project at least, and some like soft smoothies and stuff. I genuinely don't even know what one needs to make chia seed pudding. Like I think I need to look it up before I even start any of this. I also got a glass container for my milk. Oh, this is not gonna work. Okay, I think I was definitely doing that wrong. Hello, Charles. We're so lucky to get a Charles cameo. He starts as being Charles, and I'm very interested to see like how he's gonna feel at this new job, because he's worked the same place for the last 5.5 years, and that's always a hard transition. I'm gonna look up how to make chia seed pudding and what I might need to prep or do. Okay, just looked it up. It looks extremely easy. So let's do it. It is gonna be at least a couple hour project, if not an overnight thing that I try tomorrow. But that's okay. And I think I want the nuts to soak for a while too. Chia seeds. I'm gonna do maybe 4 tablespoons. Okay, I've added 4 tablespoons of chia seeds to this bowl. I am curious to see if I have a decent time digesting this or if this is hard for me, because I've heard mixed reviews. Use some of this nice honey from your mom with this beautiful Greenbrier Hills apiary honey. I suppose it would be fun for you guys to see what I'm doing. That's probably way too much. I have a sweet tooth. It's fine. And then vanilla extracts, which I'm going to use in my milk as well. Really on there. Almost feel like the metal has been like bent or something.
Ow, holy fuck.
And on camera too.
No, that hurt.
Sorry, thank you. I'm gonna do like 2 little capfuls just for flavor. There's some chunks. Vanilla extract smells so good. I'm going to use coconut milk. And then maybe also some water. Oh, coconut milk is the most beautiful, like white, gorgeous, creamy, frothy milk ever. It's beautiful. Okay, I've done a bit of water as well. And then I mix. Honestly don't know how long the nuts should soak. Like, I feel like it's gonna have to be a while. It's so cool that you only need like 2 ingredients to make pudding. I mean, obviously there's 4 things in here, but like, it's great. It smells good. I better not be icked out by it in the morning. I could see that happening. But I'm gonna put like crushed nuts, frozen blueberries, and banana on top. And I feel like it's going to be yummy to me. I hope. Okay. I feel like it's all mixed nicely in there. Some cling wrap on top of this bowl. And that is so annoying. So it's like folding up on itself. Alright, that is my chia seed pudding, my coconut milk chia seed pudding. 2 or 3 hours, or potentially overnight until. Oh, it's like a little shadow box over there, like, so cute. Not seeing. Oh, okay. Top of the milk thing is there. Blender is plugged in. I feel like maybe I want a little snack. I'm gonna try. So these I literally live off, but I've never seen the butter and sea salt one. So usually I add my own butter and sea salt. I'm gonna try them just like this. Let's see. Maybe. I feel like I'm gonna make some curse combinations, but it's because it's grocery day and I'm excited about literally everything that I got. So I'm gonna open up this amazing olives and feta cheese in olive oil. Antipasto. Yeah. Okay. Smells like buttered rice. It's probably a good sign. Plate of rice. Furikake. I haven't had this in so long. Yep. Maybe some sesame oil. It smells so good already. I just really want to make the milk. I just really want to make it. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, it's so simple and good. Oh my god. So simple and good. More of these. Wasn't sure how like salty or sweet it was gonna be, but it is amazing. Yeah, this is a new fave. Yep. These have to have softened a little bit, right? Let's just try. Okay. Blender. It's plugged in. Okay. Okay. again, eyeballing. Sure. Okay. Vanilla. Okay. Just a touch. Honey again. Cinnamon. Nutmeg. Dates. Let's see. If I can even get this open. I feel like I'm gonna want to cut these up to make sure they don't have any pits in them and that they're not gonna ruin this system. The pits are out. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to break this. Okay. 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 I'm gonna try a little bit, I guess. It looks like milk. Okay, it's not bad. What does it need? I'm the only one that's having this, so don't be alarmed if I double dip. Honestly, that's pretty good. It's kind of giving eggnog. Okay. Now I'm going to transfer it ever so satisfyingly into... Oh my god, there's not even that many chunks. Ooh, there's lots of chunks. Yummy. Okay. I just made milk. And it's gorgeous, actually. What the heck? Look at that. Beautiful, thick, frothy milk. It's a little bit warm, so I'm going to put it in the fridge just because I put the hot nuts in here. But I'm like feeling so homestead, and like that will be so yummy. Wow. Wow. Okay. Babe. Honestly, I don't know like how long something like this would last in the fridge, so I'll probably look it up, but I'm guessing maybe like 3 or 4 days. Oh my god. I'm gonna look at the chia. Okay, that still looks exactly the same, but it's only been a few minutes, so that makes sense. I'm gonna have more of this and then probably do more dishes. But oh my god, I'm feeling so accomplished. Okay, so I've tried my atrocious nut milk. It is so pasty and chunky and like filled with bits that I've just run it through a strainer, and there's so much on the top. I'll show you. There is so much that is strained out, and I didn't even do all of it, that I'm gonna turn this into some kind of like nut butter topping for my pudding with like honey and peanut butter. I called a friend who's good at this stuff, and that's what she suggested, and I feel like she's right on. But I actually can't believe how yucky that was and how hilarious it is that I was pretty sure I had just nailed it. Okay. Like, it doesn't even taste good. Okay, that's insane. I don't know what came over me to do this at all. Okay. Like, that's basically all the milk that's gonna come out of it. It looks like milk down there, in the way that I thought it already did, but it totally did not. Okay, put this little slot in here. Try to get it on there. Okay, so now I've got this little puke paste that I'm gonna put some peanut butter and honey in, and then I've got this oat milk that low-key had a cat hair on top of it. Whatever, I probably ingest a lot of those anyway. I'm gonna put it back in my thingy. Okay. A little shake, and then I'm gonna try it again and see if it's better. This is so much more milky looking. Here it is. Okay, let's see. Okay, definitely but that's pretty good. That's not bad. That is not bad. I would totally have that. I don't even drink milk. I don't know how I would have this. I guess just like this, and maybe with cereal. But I don't really eat cereal either. I don't know what this experiment was or what came over me, but there it is, the actual batch. Hey, at least now that I strained this out of there, there's less quantity, so less to drink, less to put away. It's not bad, but it is like chewable milk. Okay, let's do a little playing with this. Here's some peanut butter, completely unopened. Hopefully not expired. Probably not. Oh, okay, yeah, not expired. Okay, peanut butter in jar, going in the microwave to liquefy. Okay, to just stick with my simple meals, honestly. It's not even that good. I'm starting to wonder if I'm even gonna like the cheese and fish and chips. It's fine. I'll listen to that later and see if I am going crazy or not. Well, that smells really good. Okay. Why do I feel like it looks like this is my first day having hands? So I just added honey and peanut butter to it.
Ooh.
But it's giving like breast milk vomit.
Yeah. What could you do with that?
I don't know. Like,
Oof. Doesn't smell too good either.
oh my god. I'm thinking I could maybe temper hard candy. I'm thinking I could maybe put it on my chia pudding. So this is the chia pudding so
boy.
far. It's all giving petri dish.
Yeah, it is.
I'm so glad I just spent like $150 on this stuff.
Yep, no fun.
This is what happens when I try.
It's only your first try.
I'm not trying again.
Why not?
I don't know.
You invested.
I mean, the blender worked well.
Mm-hmm.
And the milk that's in here, after being strained is not bad.
That's good.
Yeah, I just don't drink milk.
No, I don't know where this idea came from at all. It seemed very out of the blue.
I thought I would really love it. I think I was just craving it earlier. And then, oof, that's not good. That is not very good. But
Oh, honey.
I'm homesteading, babe. I tried wiping it.
Can I pause this for a second?
Huh?
Can I pause this for a second? Show you something?
Yeah, will you?